Hi friends, welcome you all. Today we will start with our new series WebdriverIO. So today I'll discuss what is WebdriverIO, architecture, and some advantages of WebdriverIO and why we use WebdriverIO. So what is WebdriverIO? WebdriverIO is also a automation framework which will automate the modern web applications as well as your native mobile web applications and also native desktop applications or and as well as you can unit or component testing of web components in your browser. So modern web applications are like which are written in React, Angular, Vue, or other front end frameworks. And native mobile applications are running in, you can say, running in a emulator or simulator or on a real device. So WebDriver, I basically, if I compare it to with the Cypress, in Cypress you cannot automate in the for the mobile applications, but here you can automate the native mobile application as well with Android and iOS both. So this is WebDriver IO, and why we need WebDriver IO. As I said, it can automate your modern web and mobile application, and it basically it simplifies the interaction with your application and provides a set of plugins that help you create a scalable, robust, and stable test suite. So this is why we use WebDriver IO and uh, some advantages of now we will discuss the some advantages of WebDriver IO. That is extendable. Extendable means adding helper functions and combination of existing commands is simple and really useful. And as well as you can add your custom commands too in WebDriver IO, and it is very compatible. Compatible means WebDriver IO can be run on the WebDriver protocol for true cross-browser testing as well. So this is its compatibility is very high and feature rich. Feature rich, the huge variety of built-in and community plugins allows you to easily integrate and extend your setup to fulfill your requirements. Now, the fourth one is the open source. It is freely available on with the npm package. You have to simply install Node.js, which will I tell you in later on sessions how can you install with WebDriver.io. Now, if I move to the architecture of WDIO, so you can see the WDIO is totally work on the Node.js. If I just big this image, that's it. So basically, yes, the WebDriver IO, this is WebDriver IO and this is JavaScript and this is Node.js. So WebDriver IO is work upon the Node.js, and with the help of JavaScript you write your test cases in WDIO. So WDIO supports only the JavaScript. And when you write your JavaScript code, when you run your test file, it will generate with the it will send JSON wire protocol. It will convert its code into the JSON wire protocol and services. Now, what are the services here? Services are basically the proxies. So for every if you and I tell you the about the services. So if JSON wire protocol goes to the services, then services will move all the code into the your browser, and here the test the browser you can see your the application under test which will run you can see on your browser. So what are the services? Services are like for the Chrome, if you are using Chrome, you have to use the Chrome driver. For Firefox, there is Gecko driver. Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, Safari. For the different browsers you have to use different services. So this is basically a interface between the WebDriver IO and your browser. So it provide the service. So this is all the architecture. Like if I read the definition, that WDIO is developed on the Node.js and JavaScript is the script implemented by the end user. So and means JavaScript is in which you will write your test cases, and Node.js WDIO is developed on the Node.js, and JavaScript is script implemented by the end user. End user means it can be the QA or your developer. Okay. Now JavaScript implemented by the end user pass a request using the WebDriver IO via Node.js to the services. To the services means JSON wire protocol, the HTTP command. The entire process is done following the JSON wire protocol. Now the service send to the request to the browser like Chrome, Firefox, and so to execute a test against the application under test. Thus, the service can be termed as a middle layer between the browser and automation framework. So it is the service provider. You can say it is a proxy server, or it's an intermediate between the two Node.js, WDIO, and browsers. So this is the introduction part of WebDriver IO, and yes, you can use your, as I said, you can have your native mobile applications too. So this is a short introduction part of WebDriver IO. So, and these are these some uh, the browsers used by the WDIO, WebDriver IO, is Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, and Safari. If I talk about the testing framework used by the WDIO, and they are it can be used Mocha, Cucumber, and Jasmine. So Mocha, you can say Mocha is also used in Cyprus. Also, we have seen in uh, also in Cyprus that how we can use the Mocha, Cucumber, and Jasmine. These also are the some frameworks used by the WDIO. So guys, this is the, and one thing more I want to tell you here, that it is totally open source, so freely available. If I compare to too many automation tools in ecosystem, WebDriver IO is the truly open source project that is run with open governance and owned by non-profit entity called OpenJS Foundation. So these are the some. This is the introduction part of WebDriver IO. I hope this will be informative to you, and on my next video, I'll come with the next new topics in WDIO. Thank you, guys.